Hi everyone, and welcome back to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm Vic possibly having a great day today, season 5, episode 12. I'm back! I'm again! So if you remember a couple weeks ago when I was like, ooh, I'm not playing video because I'm in my finals, that was last week. We're now back. I don't know when this is gonna upload on YouTube. There's like a month delay or something, a month or two delay on YouTube. So yeah, I'm here. Hi, I am less burdened by my academics, which is great. And it's like literally, I gave in my last stuff 2 days ago. No, I have one last thing, but my last emergency stuff. Anyways, last time was the episode where like everything was comedic for some reason. It's the episode where like Riley just left. Like Anya and Willow got into a fight over which one hurt Xander the most or something. I don't really remember. And Buffy was just sad about Riley, which is totally fair and valid, but in a comedic way. And someone on Patreon was telling me that's like they put that not that because, but they were saying, oh, they probably put that in because like it's good that they put that in. I don't remember your exact wording, and I'm sorry for that. Because like, it's gonna be real deep and sad. So, yay! I mean, it's kind of what I expected. It's kind of where I was seeing this season going. So I'm not surprised. I'm just sad at the like confirmation. So yeah, I hope I didn't misread that for episode 10. Yeah, okay, because I found it in my head like the little marathon we had of Buffy ended episode 9, but no, it ended episode 10. So I was right. Okay, so yeah. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited about this. It's been watching so much Buffy. So I'm really excited about it. And I think without further ado, let's go with the video. Let's go.
That must have belonged to, are we supposed to have a meeting?
So we're back to actually sad. Oh.
Has found some information.
About Glory?
Find that out when they arrive. Could be very important.
They're coming here?
Hello, Buffy. Here's some stuff we know. Pip, pip.
Well, what's so bad about them coming here? Aren't they good guys?
No.
Hard nosed, but well, essentially their agenda is the same as ours. They want to save the world and kill demons.
But that's about it.
Current demons.
You're human now. Don't worry about it.
Well, they're probably already on their way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thinking.
They don't sound very ex-demon compatible.
They don't. They're not.
Now that they know you're just you, maybe they won't care enough to kill you. It's not just that.
That's nice in another way.
Don, honey, what are you doing up at this hour? Go back to bed.
You were caught.
Something.
Just that if the council
This isn't being discreet at all.
agenda or her origins, then
He's in a... Oh, right. Angry troll guy broke his arm. I think her mortal coil...
We're here for you, Great One.
So she needs to transfer her excess power on someone else. Is she... drinking their saneness away because they become mad, right?
I know you're all always looking at me.
Yeah. I remember that.
Close next time. Understood?
Yes, we live to serve.
This one, is there another one?
Have something to tell me?
Indeed, Glorificus.
And I'm waiting.
Glorificus, is that her actual name? She said call me Glory.
Must act quickly.
So it's a bad news.
If that girl's the only thing between me and my key, I don't need much time.
Sadly, she's a bit right. If she goes directly, she's been using like another snake thing to sniff out the key and stuff. But if she just goes out and beats up Buffy, I fear that she will win. We haven't found her weakness for whatever she is yet. You guys like my dance moves?
into a badger. Quentin.
This bitch.
Well, certainly, certainly. Well,
They all look so stuffy.
Maybe you don't worry about that.
He's gonna be so annoying.
that kids are severely underpriced. What? What is just for the duration?
They're just taking over
Hey! Giles! What are they doing?
the place as if they own it.
Please bring your money back!
That's gonna convince them.
Just for the duration of the council's review.
Which is how long?
I'll be in the back.
Away from people who could kill me, but they won't because you're human. This is so threatening.
Good job.
Used to be one of us.
Well, we found out you were bitches, so.
Once you know what sort of...
Don't give him the recruiting speech.
Until we are convinced that you and your slayer are prepared for it.
Of course, you bitches.
She's acquired a remarkable focus.
Now, Rasputin was associated with a certain
This is cool. It's different.
Miss Summers, of course.
She's like, fuck, he saw me. Why do they have to stand up to ask questions?
Until they rolled his body in a carpet and drowned him in a canal.
Why?
Someone asked the Vikings what they were up to in the 1400s, and they're like discovering this.
Let's go, Buffy.
I'm sorry if you find these facts so boring, Miss Summers. Maybe you prefer I step aside.
You're the one that called on her.
Mysterious sleeping patterns of the Prussian generals. Now,
Sorry that you're mocking her for trying to learn.
unless you have something else to add, Professor?
Yes, humiliating a student in front of everybody because she doubted you. Such a small ego. Like, a big ego and small. Because like, oh yeah, that's interesting. I don't really know that much about that. So we'll just continue with the lesson. That is it. Literally it.
Not for money, if that's what you're thinking. Your heartfelt gratitude's plenty. Getting in your way? I saved you.
He wasn't...
I get it. You just don't like who did the rescuing, that's all.
She doesn't care.
You keep making notches in the headboard, but eventually they get up out of the bed and run off.
And it's like he's trying to... Like, he's like, oh, I'm doing it just for your gratitude. But it's so... not working.
You just don't hold their interest.
Damn. You try to get together with Buffy in the worst ways possible.
Buffy something?
Buffy Summers is the Slayer.
That's...
He didn't know?
So Glory can find her? Do something to her?
It's like he's opposing her, but at the same time allowing her to do...
Bad day. Bad.
Miss Summers!
I'm so tired of being called Miss Summers.
Mr. Travers.
Giles,
She's being polite. I would not have been polite.
It's an exhaustive examination of your procedures and abilities.
Exhaustive.
but I think your watcher hasn't reminded you lately of the relative status of the players in our little game.
The fact that you call it a game is the whole point, my dude.
The instrument by which we fight. The
Instrument? Just the thing we do.
She's not your bloody instrument, and you have no right to do any of this.
Let's go, Giles! Kick his ass. Verbally.
I understand you think this is unfair.
It is.
Factors which should motivate you to go along with the review.
Which are?
You can't do that. You don't have that kind of power.
I'm afraid to do.
But you're dealing with grown-ups now.
What the fuck? That is so patronizing. Like, just like, yeah. It's not even, it's a dig at Giles, and it's a dig at Buffy that she's not good enough, disciplined enough, because they're not following exactly what they're saying.
For my key.
He got beat up.
He knows her. He could go to her.
She's like literally looks heartbroken. What is happening? What is their relationship?
He drives you insane?
That's it. It's sad.
And it's a bad thing for her to be insane.
Probably because I haven't sucked your brain out yet.
So she sucks people's brains out?
Get my hands on him.
Does she get the information?
It's a power play, that's what it is.
Of course it is.
Who has the power?
I'm guessing they do.
They just want the Claire back in their control.
Giles, that Travers guy is like 60. I can't hit him.
Hit him for all you want, dude.
I suppose not. Well, I could.
What do you mean? Hit him! Who cares? He's a bitch!
Pontius such.
Am I gonna be able to get through this review?
No. You're gonna have to, like, give everything back to them. So, no. With keeping yourself and who your values and who you are.
Twice now I've been within slaying distance of Gloria, and twice she's kicked my ass without even tensing a muscle.
That's because she's something that you've never fought before and she's more powerful.
But no one else is gonna be asked the questions that I can't answer.
Huh?
The scandal here is not anything you've done wrong. It's the way they're behaving, holding what they know hostage.
Yeah.
I guess I should be getting ready.
And it's like, okay, maybe, yes, Buffy should know more stuff as... Like, maybe she should know more, like, facts or, like, demon things and stuff, but she's... Her things are working out. She's doing well with, like, her gang, and, like, they haven't lost yet. I mean... So... She's not perfect, but she doesn't need to be. And like, there's a balance between being like, ooh, the perfect counselor's pet, who's like probably a bitch who can't make clear decisions, and Buffy, who's really good. And I'm not saying that Buffy is like doesn't know anything. That's not what I'm saying at all. But like, example, Kendra when she first came here, with the difference with Buffy, but Buffy is now more experienced than Kendra was.
I need to know a little bit more about the Slayer, and about the both of you. Your relationship, whatever.
Girlfriends, actually. Yes, we're girlfriends.
The word immediately. Let's go, be proud!
Willow and me and Buffy. The three of us have been together from the beginning.
The original trio.
I don't have any powers, but I do help.
How? Be specific.
Last year, Willow, Giles, and me combined our essence with Buffy, which isn't as weird as it sounds.
That was really cool.
Again, let me stress the not as weird thing.
You're making it weird.
She'd be fine without us. Sometimes she goes off and does stuff without even telling us. Not that she's like a weird loner or anything.
Guys.
Magical proficiency level.
Oh, high level. Very high. One of those.
Their levels?
Do either of you know anything about the key?
Nope. Sounds demon-y to me. I don't hold with that demon nonsense.
Oh my god, these interviews.
Little nip of blood out of some stray victim, whatever.
Blood?
Well, they're gonna die anyway.
He's fucking her up.
Come to think of it, though, that's a bit scandalous, isn't it? Personally, I'm shocked. The girl's slipping.
Why are they expecting him to say the truth?
Wrote my thesis on you.
Well, well.
He has a fan?
High marks in all categories.
Agility,
Actually went in her favor somehow.
The Slayer's job is to protect it.
While blindfolded?
Showmen need a.
Huh?
He wants you to bow. Take a bow.
Oh.
You could have stayed in your initial position.
Back kick. Elbow. Soup. Elbow. Strike.
How have you been training her?
I've trained her to win.
Which she has done every time.
Time to, well, however you prepare.
It's like the worst because they're training her in ways that they train their slayers, but they know they haven't trained, like, they know that she's separated, so it's literally unfair from the start. I don't know what I expected, to be honest, but...
Mom?
I did not expect that at all. I didn't expect her to show up just like that.
So cute.
Can't even stand it.
Her dress is very pretty.
But oh no, you still think it's neat having Slayer strength. Ooh, big deal. Stronger than human.
Is she
as easy as you'd break a nail? But I need the key. Kid!
fuck?
Leave her out of this.
Not asking twice.
This is between you and me.
No. This is between me and my...
Is she gonna recognize Dawn as the key?
...in my life. What's your name, honey?
Dawn.
She's not intimidated.
She doesn't know anything.
I know some stuff.
Dawn, this is not the moment.
She's sassy.
But she
And I'll
doesn't know.
kill her. I'll kill your mom. I'll kill your friends.
So she doesn't know immediately. But the people so if she's insane, going insane, maybe she'll see it. Because once they go insane, they see her as being empty and stuff.
What's with the family outing?
She wants to
Great, I need your cat.
put them with Spike.
Well, that's a boatload of manly responsibility to come flying out of nowhere.
I need an answer now. In or out?
He's gonna say in.
You're the only one strong enough to protect them.
Ooh, that got his ego. You got him.
I don't think I need to remind you, but
Yeah. Anything happens to him, I'll stake you good and proper. Sing me a new one sometime, eh? That bit's gone stale.
I mean, honestly, yeah, but I like those interactions. And him being like, yeah, I could. She's gonna come cry on my shoulders one day.
I love what you've neglected to do at the place.
Neglected to do.
Oh, do you think Timmy's really dead?
Oh, no. She can just sew them back together.
I love it. They've bonded before, too.
Look at that.
Like Joyce and Spike has bonded before. I love how they are.
Condemning the man to a lifetime diet of blood sausage.
I'm sure that's the only reason why he doesn't want to be deported, Xander. Who is that? Is that part of the test? That is so random. Why do we have... Like, literally so random. I'm betting they sent them after her just so she'd be late and, like, fail the test. But at the same time, they want her in their corners. I don't know why they do that. Let's go, Buffy! Watch this and think she's not, like, good enough. Delusional.
or who you are.
One soldier in a vast army.
What's in there on his forehead?
You're the ones tried killing me.
Oh, we were fools, 3 alone. But if it takes 100 men,
Why do you want Buffy dead?
1,000?
so long as you protect the key, the Brotherhood will never stop until we destroy it and you.
We don't even know what the key is for.
Kill us and let legions follow.
Sorry, I don't kill people. That's kind of my MO.
Go.
I'm expecting him to be like, what? But he was just like, I'm taking the chance to live, man.
There isn't gonna be a review.
Sorry?
No review.
Let's go!
See, I've had a lot of people talking at me the last few days.
Does he really have?
We had what in her warped brain probably passes for a civilized conversation. Why? Because she needs something from me. Because I have power over her.
Yes, but I feel like that's a little bit of a dangerous thing to be like, so I don't need the information.
To beg me to let you back in.
I mean, yeah.
Live some semblance of meaning.
This is beyond insolence.
Nice.
That was excellent.
Yep.
The boy? No power there.
The boys clocked more field time than all of you combined.
Let's fucking go.
That's Riley speak.
I've clocked field time.
The only way we're gonna find out is if you work with me.
And then they're like, nope.
Because I think he's understanding me.
Thrown back at you, bitch. This went in the best possible way.
Terms are acceptable.
Glory, I want to know.
Yeah, there's a lot to go through.
Tell us the big bad.
What is she?
An angel?
She's a god.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Oh.
Oh. That was good. Oh my god. Buffy's slaying. Metaphorically slaying, and we love that for us. My hair is floopy because I had a haircut today. Oh my god. Let's go. This was badass. I loved it. I hate the Watchers Council. I think I'm not the only one with that fact. So seeing her just like wreck into them being actually you're fucking useless without me is amazing. Because it would be like, oh, maybe like there's, you know, Faith, but Faith is in prison. So literally nothing else for you guys to do. Probably we're just sitting around like this, and then the call came and they're like, let's move in, guys, we're in. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the less fucked up stuff at the beginning. But really, Buffy was talked out for the entire thing. Just the teacher being like, sorry. Just the teacher being like, oh my god, you questioned what I'm saying? Oh, humiliation. That's so petty. That's so petty. It's just like, you can be wrong about things, especially in fucking history. Like, history is so, some things that we know are probably just like, we discover one other piece of evidence and all that we have is like erased. Like, bruh. Just like, and he probably didn't either. No, he knew about it, but like, he didn't know the rest. Is like, yeah, that's a thing that's a bit weird, but like, we don't really have an explanation for it. So we're gonna stick with like the facts that we already know. Like, that's interesting, but like, since there's not much to talk about it and stuff, like, I can't really teach it in my course because there's not enough evidence about it, but that's cool info indeed. Oh my god, there we go. That was it. That's it. That's all you needed to say. Does it show that I want to be a teacher? I'm studying to be a teacher. Not in history and university, but still. Jesus Christ. Anyhow, yeah, and then Spike being like offended because she just was rude to him as she always was. He does stuff and he's like, yeah, she's gonna love me now. And like, he knows that he's probably never gonna get with her, but he's still trying. And then he gets like all offended and like, oh, like, bruh. Oh my god. And the way when Glory was in the living room and Dawn just came in, I was like, oh my god, is it gonna end here? Is she just gonna see her and know? And then just the fucking council being like, oh yes, let's do this blindfolded. And it's not even like the way he called the stuff in Japanese, which was probably bad Japanese because usually other languages and shows are bad. I'm studying Japanese, but I wasn't really concentrating on, I don't really know the word elbows. That's not very much priority. Anyways, like, it's not even the name of a move. It's not like, example, my brother does karate. It's not like a karate move that he does. It was just elbow. He could have said elbow. Could have said punch. But no, he just wanted to say it in Japanese to fuck her up. And when are you ever going to be blindfolded while trying to protect someone? What the fuck? That makes zero sense. And like, I get that it's good training, okay? I get that it's a good way to train, like, oh, in case you're blinded or something like that. But to see what she's capable of doing? Mitsumias. Oh my god. And they were so condescending the entire time to Giles. Just so Buffy telling them off. Best thing. Best thing. Yeah. Best thing. Sorry, I've been thinking of something else because I'm seeing my hair and like my hair isn't like that. Oh, look how glowy it is. Usually, so I'm gonna probably go back to my hair dressing salon and be like, hi, can I know the name of the products that were used? You know, see, sometimes I'm like, because I went to therapy for a while. Because I was so anxious and so, I still have social anxiety and stuff, but it's more towards like friends and stuff. Like, did I do this right? Or are they still gonna love me? Stuff like that. So me going back to ask about the products would have been inconceivable a few years ago. So go me. Go progress. You don't realize it until you do stuff yet. It's like, oh my god, I'm actually considering this without too much dread. Damn. Sorry. Because I got a text from my friend. Anyways, blah. So, Gloria's a god. That's great. She still, like, bleeds red, though. So I don't know if it's just like, because she said something like, I'm in this mortal coil once. Like the first time we saw her or something. So I think maybe her divine energy can't handle. I love God talks. I love divine talks. It's the theories. Like, I love it so much. Can't handle like her mortal body. Just like, example, I watch sometimes because I play D&D, so I watched a show on about people playing D&D, and there's basically in that world, example, the followers shape the god. So example, if the followers are all like they hate werewolves, then the goddess, even though she's like the goddess of the moon, will kind of hate who werewolves worship, will hate the werewolf part of her because there's more followers that hate, you know? I love that part of just like being shaped by your followers because that's who you are, a god. You're like made up of, you were born from your followers. So I love that shit. I love that shit so much. I think it's so cool to think about. It's so cool to think about. Anyways, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think that's going to be a little too philosophical for Buffy to talk about, but it's so cool. So does that mean that Ben? Yes, Ben. Does that mean that Ben is a god too? Because he didn't look like he was afraid of Gloria and like enough to tell her no, but Gloria like assumed he was just going to help her. So I think it's really interesting to think about and see. And I'm glad that we also had like a little bit like acknowledgement. Sorry, I was looking for the word. An acknowledgement for Willow and for like Tara and Anya and Xander. And even though Glenn was like, I didn't have any powers, but he's better than you. So that was literally it. And the girl having, the woman having a crush on, not a crush, but like being a fan of Spike was very funny. I don't know how you get into that work. How do you even, I feel like it's probably a family business thing because it's like secret. So how do you even get recruited for that? Je ne sais pas. I don't know, man. I don't know why I said that with such a weird accent. It was just weird the way I said it. Anyways, it was great. This was a great episode to come back to. We just come back to with Buffy Slayery. That's awesome. Buffy being badass. So yeah, that was it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or follow below, subscribe to see more. You can check out my Patreon if you want the full uncut reaction. Check out my gaming channel as well. And I'll see you guys later. Ciao.